Hello and welcome back, friends. If you're new around here, I'm Big Gator, and if you came looking for the sharpest tennis bets, you are right where you belong. We're covering Halle and London Open, covering the final round today. Yesterday, we checked in on the semifinal round. How do we do? Any winners? I know I had some wins. We had a three-leg parlay we took. We took Lehecka to win a set, Bublik to win a set, and Carlos to win in straight sets. I told you guys that Lehecka may do something was weird about that 6-2 trend. I told you something was up with that. Anyway. Awesome stuff. Bublik played incredibly in that tiebreak in the second set. He activated in the third. It was awesome. I'm happy that he won that one. We are successful 2 days in a row now. We want to try and keep this thing going. And we only have 2 matches. And then we're going to hop into 2 more tournaments, but not today. And we'll talk about it tomorrow, but we're not going to bet on anything. We're going to chill. All right, but without further ado, let us get into the final. All right, our first match, we will be taking a look at Medvedev versus Bublik. Our 2 USSR Soviet nation buddies. Even though he's from Kazakhstan, still I think part of that. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, well, I'm gonna just say this. Medvedev is in the final. He gave up a tiebreak to Zverev. He almost got that set too. Okay, so he was close to not giving up a set this entire tournament. Bublik as well. The only person that dropped a set off of him outside of Hachinov was Sinner. Crazy. Kind of happy Hachinov lost that match. I'm happy to see Bublik get some wins right now. It's good to see this streaky guy get a streak right now. And on a terrain he's good on. I like to see him on the grass. It's fun to watch him play. He had some tweeners. He had some underhand serves. It was some fun stuff to watch. To do all that and still win, down a set, good money. So now let's get into the meat and potatoes. Medvedev is only minus 174 to win this match, which I don't really understand why, given the fact that he's beaten him 7 times on every surface but grass. And that's why it's at minus 174. They don't know how well Bublik will adjust to the grass. We don't know if we're going to get fuck you, Medvedev. I'm going to beat you on this surface, though. You can have the clay and the indoor and outdoor hardcourt wins, but I got your ass on the grass. We don't know if that's going to happen. But something I can say is a tiebreak should be definitely something that happens in this match. Definitely seeing it get to a tiebreak just based off of sheer. Damn, Medvedev had 17 aces against fucking Zverev. That's crazy. Wow. 10 more aces than him. Who would have thought? Anyway. I don't know. Bublik, this is a place where he's won this final before. He's been in this position before. How many? Do we know how many grass championships? Let's see how many Medvedev has won anywhere on grass. For those who don't know off the top of their head, like me. What is that? Mallorca? Mallorca? It's in Spain, Mallorca. In 2021. He beat Mute, Rude, Carreño Busta, and Sam Query? I don't know. Forgive me. I'd be butchering these people's names, and I'm going to get better at them. I just have never seen this dude's name before, never even heard of him. That was the last time he's won a title on grass. He lost to Alcaraz in the semis twice in London. That sucks for him. Damn, that sucks for him. Anyway, one thing I can say is I think that Bublik will give him a bit of a. I think this will be a longer match than we think. Believe it or not, I think I'm gonna. I think over 22.5 total games can go down for this. You know, because Medvedev did just beat Zverev, and he still looked like he was ready to keep beating people. Bublik is the defending champion here. He's in peak form. Not defending champion. He didn't win last year. He won the year before, but still. He is someone that is a champion amongst these other people. He can defend a title amongst these people. He's been doing pretty great. Both are excellent servers. Medvedev, I think his hold rate has actually improved a bit during this Open, and you know Bublik, he can serve underhand whenever he wants to. He's an unpredictable player, and when he focuses, if you guys noticed, dude hyper focused in that second set, and he won. So he won because of the quality, right? Like that's the difference. I think he's a streaky player because you see the guy lose focus and then you see him get focus within the same match, and then you're like, what the fuck? If this guy can just focus the whole match, no one can beat him. Like, what the fuck? On grass especially. Like, this guy is very good when he's focused, and he's been focused when it matters. See. Has he honestly never beaten him? I have a hard time believing that Bublik's never beaten Medvedev. That can't be right. I can really see this going to a tiebreak. So you can place money on that. I don't know if I have any markets to get a single tiebreak. I think mine's like over or under 2. So I just don't even touch that. There's no money on that for me. But you guys are more than welcome to take that. I think the total games, just given like both are serve bots damn near, and they got pretty good nerves in the finals, especially the guy who won before. And they don't give up easy wins. So I like the over 22.5 total games. That might be an alt play for that, but that's what I might be playing today. So all right, let's get into the last but not least. We have Carlos Alcaraz going against Jiří Lehecka in the final in London. Jiří got rid of Jack Draper. How could he? How could he? What's interesting about Alcaraz and Lehecka, if you didn't know, Lehecka has actually beaten him the last time they played, back in February of this year. 3 sets, 6-3, 3-6, 6-4. Granted, the last time they played before that was on grass, 2023 though, about 2 years ago. Alcaraz beat him 6-2, 6-3. Both of these guys are playing good, right? Alcaraz just beat Batista, Agu, Renderketch, Munar, and Walton. So far, Lehecka's beaten Draper, Fernley, Diallo, and Demonar. Damn. Who's been beating more impressive people? Put in the comments. Who's had a heftier draw? In my opinion, I think Yuri has had a more impressive draw he's gone through. They've played the same amount of sets. Both of them have only dropped a set the entire time. Oh, this is good. This is gonna be good. I think take it. Call me crazy. I think the actual. Let me see. Point. The total games line for this one I think might be at 22.5. Even though the other one was altered, I think this one is. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Carlos is on a 17 match win streak. Just by the way. He won in Rome, then won Roland Garros, and now he is coming for the title in London. As you see, we have him there as our future. But now that he's going against Lehecka, I'm like, shit. I would have been a lot more comfortable with him going against Jack Draper. How about you guys? It would have been a lot easier for us, right? To see who's going to go down for us. But this is actually not that easy, being as though this guy just beat him on the hard courts. Even though it's the hard courts and this is different. Yuri's playing really fucking well. He just beat Jack Draper in his hometown. Like, he beat a London man in London. That is not no easy. He did it twice. He beat Fernley right before that. He's been doing these guys in, so he the pressure is he's dealing with it very well. Let's just like let's just like get a good look at this, right? Like Alcaraz versus RBA, it was 6-4, 6-4. Renderketcher was 7-5, 6-4. Munar was 6-4, 6-7, 7-5. Walton, it was 6-4, 7-6. Like, these were longer matches than Carlos is winning these matches, but as far as these last 4 matches he's played, he hasn't been blowing anyone out on the grass. It takes him a minute, right? He kind of ramps up throughout the game, so throughout the match. I'm sorry. So it takes a bit. And then we got Lehecka, right? Like, he took the set off of him and then beat him. He beat Jack Draper in straight sets. So he's not afraid of Carlos at this point. That's something that's obvious. He's not going to be afraid to go against him. He's going against Jack. These guys are both nimble, athletic players. Whose athleticism is higher? I'm going to put it on Carlos Alcaraz. That dude, I'm getting clips of him at 11 years old doing like cone agility drills, and I'm like seeing the type of footwork that he does on the court today, and I'm like, I watched the match today, I was like, okay, yeah, I get it. This guy he spends all his time like on footwork, and I gotta watch Yuri's match against Draper again to see how that footwork was looking, but it was good enough to beat him in very, very similar style. funny enough, Lehecka has gotten to this point in fewer games against harder people. So I think that challenge for Carlos is going to make him dig in deeper. Grass is they reward the big servers and aggressive players. It's likely that there's going to be very few breaking of serves here. And then the matchup style, we have Lehecka serve, and Carlos's return game is going to be that's going to be really interesting to watch. That's going to be some puzzling that you're going to have to watch unfold, I'm sure. I don't know. I just really feel like this is going to be a long one. And then think about this: if Lehecka gets that first set, you already know this is going to be a long match. If Lehecka gets the first set, this is going to be a 3-setter. If Lehecka gets the first set, this may be a 3-setter. These guys are going to be digging in. So the one thing I'm sure of is that this is going to be a dogfight between these two guys. Definitely a dogfight. And honestly, that might be all we have. I'll put in the pinned comment what we end up playing. But I'm looking forward to these finals. Are you guys? Let me know what you guys have planned on playing for tomorrow. And then we will get into Mallorca and Eastbourne after we talk about the final tomorrow. Right? What else? What else we got? Yeah, I think that's it. All right, guys. Thanks again for stopping by on the channel, taking a good look at the views. Sorry, the picks. Getting a view at the picks. Also, staying with us. Thank you for all the new subscribers and new followers. I really appreciate you guys hopping in. I'm going to keep this streak going, though, as best as I can. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Some more sharp-ass picks for you guys, okay? Take care.